Don't do this!
This is what happens to those who plot against House Bolton.
Help! Please, help us!
Oi, Ryder. What's your purpose in these, treacherous times?
Passing through to Last Hearth. What have these people done wrong?
Was just about to find out myself. What's it to you anyways? You trying to step into the Warden's business, eh?
Let him go. They're no threat to you.
That's all. Got a knight in shining armor here. Well, didn't you hear our friend here? Let him go. Ah, but hold on. Just came back to me. He's the one what insulted Lord Bolton. You sure about that, Ryder? Defending a known criminal, getting in the way of the Lord's men. Quicker ways to die than in the Dreadfort's dungeon.
Please, my lord, take me. Leave my family.
String his body up for the rest of them to see. Who's next? This one's holding out on us. You've got coin stashed away, don't you?
Want his hut raided, Captain?
No. Find his daughter instead. That'll make him talk. Tear through these hovels. I want every scrap of copper brought to me. Anyone acts up, remind them who rules the North. You know why we're here, don't you?
Please, my lord.
Please? That's no answer. And Lord Bolton's the only lord round here.
If you've got any love for your...
You the gamekeeper here?
You're looking for Tobus. Lives right up the hill there. He ain't much for company, but he knows his game. Try not to piss him off though, yeah? Temper like a boar's that one.
Tobos? Caspar needs his bellows back.
Oh, look here. The bastard of Renan's Rest knows my name. What an honor. You can tell that shit Caspar his bellows are at the bottom of Long Lake. He can go get them himself if he likes. Aegon's arse, you're a thick bunch, aren't you? The bellows are gone. You want to stoke your fire? Elk bones will do just as well. You'll need some bait. Some fennel, squash, rock mushrooms. Should be plenty around. Hand them to me and I'll make the bait. Long as it gets you out of here.
Fine. Wait here.
Ah, how'd it go?
Your bellows are gone. You'll have to make do with these. Elk bones.
Why, that rotten... Still. With this here, there'll be more swords in this keep than you can poke your prick at soon enough. I won't forget this. Anything you need, you come back to me.
They will return.
I heard you're having trouble. Are the horses all right?
The ones still here are happy as a pig in shite. You can be sure of that. Can't say the same for the ones that got stolen, though.
Stolen? How? There's always at least one man posted at the gate.
They were stolen on the fields. The master don't seem to care he's working his stallions to the bone.
Sir Merrick's trying to secure the harvest, stablekeeper.
Apologies.
Did you see where they were headed?
They're probably halfway to White Harbor by now. Saw them heading for Frostfield, but lost the tracks. Thank you, Master. And, sorry for my temper. Love these horses like my own is all.
There's the bastard who killed our leader. I'll straighten out you lot later. First, I'll rip this one's head off!
You put up a good fight for a southerner. What are you looking at me like that for? I told you, we're not here to fight.
Oh, aye. We can tell.
Winter is coming. Mance will cross your wall, one way or another. We'll be neighbors soon, whether you like it or not.
Is that a threat?
An offer. You take us in now, we keep the raiding parties off your back. By the laws of the hearth.
Don't trust him. Our laws mean nothing to them. Besides, the townsfolk will never accept it.
We came here to raid, aye, burn and pillage.
But man's asked for chaos, not destruction. Damn things never know when to stop. Stubborn lot, you nailers. You could die for your walls then.
We could, string him up. Give the townsfolk some confidence.
Smoke. Worth a look. Could be someone there. What's wrong?
They killed my ma. Made me watch. Then they took the necklace father made for her. Father fought them off. Told me to run. Why hasn't he come back?
Dead wildling. Hasn't been here long. Stabbed in the back. No fine blade, neither.
Oi! These horses worth more to you than your own skin.
There's a key. Must open the padlock on the pen.
Master Snow, you found him.
Aye. Just in time, too. Some outlaws planned to sell them.
Hope you showed them what happens to thieves in the north, then.
I did. They won't be bothering us anymore.
You're Master Merrick's seed, all right. I'll do a good job with the breeding. Just you wait.
People need more than horses if the wildlings push further south. Let's make sure we can defend ourselves before I leave.
The Master won't let him get this far south. We don't have the men to hold him up.
You're going out there. The firewood can wait.
It's me brother, Evan. No one's seen him for days. He was always talking about finding riches in those ruins up the hill.
You're the leader the Associ mentioned?
The Associ has a name. As do I. I'm Lyra, Santagar. And yes, I'm the leader he mentioned.
I'm with House Tyre. Renin's Rest is my father's keep.
The offspring of a lord? Good. That makes two of us. We should have no trouble seeing eye to eye then. Golio has told you what we require, no doubt. We'll reward you generously, of course. All I ask is that you take me to wherever you think this came from.
Common for the daughter of a lord to be doing this. Digging for stones in the snow. And a Dornish lord, I bet.
What gave it away? My accent? Or my skin? Either way, I'm flattered you noticed. The way my maester told it, you northerners weren't good for much more than... not just a brooding face. This looks as though it may well be where the stone came from. I'm impressed, northerner.
Good. You can repay me by making this quick.
Not one for enjoyment, are you? Fine. You want this to go quickly, you'll have to make yourself useful. You see those broken pieces of the mural over there? I need etches of them. Charcoal will do nicely. And before you even think of complaining, do try to think of all the time you'd be wasting.
Here, your etches.
An old hand, I see. You've done this before. Keep the charcoal. A gift to remember me by. Gods, look at this. I'd bet a lot of coin these show the migration of the first men across the broken arm.
Rich, are you?
Me? No. My father, however. Here, look. You see the figure at the front? He's raised above the others. May mean they held some kind of structure to their society. Perhaps he was a king. Notice everyone else is depicted at the same height.
Impressive. Impossible to prove, but impressive.
Impossible? No. Just very difficult. This is why we do what we do. After enough discoveries of artifacts like these, things become slightly less difficult. Even incrementally so. But enough of that. Here's the reward I promised.
This is more than I expected.
Just what's fair. You've helped me greatly. Wasn't so painful, was it? Though perhaps I could meet you in your hall. For a goodbye, if you will.
No need to call for arms. The Associate was part of a team looking for artifacts. Here, coin they gave me for helping them. Use it to help the keep, and see the group are fed.
Gods, this'll certainly help. That said, I still don't have much love for feeding more mouths than we have to.
We're in no position to turn down coin given so freely. And trust me, there are worse folk we could be feeding.
as you say, then we'd be fools to leave.
We'd be fools to stay on land in which we are not welcome. This keep has made its decision clear. We leave at sunrise.
Fine. But I ain't happy about it.
Ras, you're very rarely happy about anything. Ah, good. I'd hoped I'd be seeing you before we left.
I've been thinking. Do as you wish. But if you've more work to be doing, you're welcome to stay in Renan's Rest.
Is that so? And would that be because of the coin we offer? Or because, perhaps, you don't wish to see me go?
Renan's Rest could use the coin. Nothing more. You're welcome to stay.
You surprise me, Northerner. I hope you'll continue to do so. However, enough of that. On to business. If those edges are anything to go by, you'd be happy to make more for me, wouldn't you? Feel free to bring me anything you think might be of interest. And in exchange, I'll keep you appraised of anything I think you might like. Ras will be very happy to oblige you any way he can when I'm not here. Won't you, Ras?
Hmm? Oh, aye. Anything at all. Looking forward to it, in fact. Now, where in the Seven Hells can I get something warm to eat? My stomach may as well have frozen solid.
glad your lot let the ball.
The extra's not for me. It's for my son.
Maester Hother, young as ever.
I may be old, young master, but I could still give you a clip around the ear, I'll have you know.
I don't doubt it. Why are you out here?
Sifting through some new books I had delivered. A word of advice. You have two hands. You can hold a sword in one, but do put a book in the other, lest you end up like Aegon IV.
What would I do without you, Maester?
I shudder at the thought, young master.
Former ward, what are you doing this far from your home? I had no word that you returned to the north.
Last hearth looks just like it did when I was the Great John's ward. You are as graceful as ever.
I see you brought your father's humors with you. John and I expected our wards to be every bit as wild as your father. But you and your brothers were always so well behaved. It's heartening to see you grew up well.
I wish I was here under better circumstances. I'm sorry to hear about your husband.
He is alive, at least. Though I believe you deserve sympathies as much as I.
Yes. Father's health is failing. His affliction grows worse by the day.
He deserves better than to die this way. And with your brothers killed at the Red Wedding.
He called me home to claim the family name.
Dire circumstances indeed. I will tell the Maester to send a poultice to your father first thing in the morrow. John would want me to do anything I could for his old friend.
My lady, the men of the Night's Watch need your aid.
They always need aid, child. What can I do for you?
I return from Castle Black with grave news. An army of wildlings marches on the wall, driven from their homes by something much worse. The dead rise beyond the wall. I've seen it with my own eyes. Steel cannot kill them. We can only hope to slow them down. Please, you must send north anything you can spare. Men, weapons, anything to help the Watch deal with this army of the dead.
Well, that's truly a story, my dear friend. You will remember, House Umber marched south with King Rob's forces. We lost some 2,000 men in the campaign. And when the Red Wedding happened, Last Hearth is in no position to lose more men. But we have not forgotten the times your family and the Night's Watch have stood with us. House Umber will not shirk its duty to the realm. There are some fresh blades and hauberks from the forgers. You may take them to the wall.
Thank you, my lady. I would stay a while longer, but I must ride on. I must speak to Lord Bolton about presenting my father's writ of legitimization to the king.
It shan't hurt to ask him about support for the wall either. I'd sooner hang Roose Bolton than ask him for help, but he is the Warden of the North. He has a duty to protect it.
I'm here to collect the weapons Lady Umber pledged to the Watch.
About that. They's... gone.
Gone?
Gone. Someone in a black cloak said he was here for the Night's Watch. Just wanted weapons and such. Clean the whole place out.
Why you got eyes if you can't use them? Can't tell a crow from a rat.
What? Shut up! 'Twas the Black of the Night's Watch!
Could have been the Black of the Dundarians for all you know, idiot.
Could not? Why'd Lord Barrick come all the way up here? Besides, everything looks black in the dark.
Do you know where he went?
Said he was going to the wall. But he went south instead of north.
Any holdfast to the south is under Bolton control.
But the Boltons just moved into Winterfell. Dunno what they'd want with our weapons.
It ain't the Boltons, you lackwit. Why'd they pretend to be crows? Look, if they're heading further south, they'd have to go through Long Lake. We got eyes all over the last river, and they'd wear out their knees pulling that old sled they took that far south. My gut tells me they'll have a ship waiting.
You two inform the lady and meet me at the lake. I'll track down the thieves.